Do you sing?
I used to. Now,
I bet.
A little bit. Not like going into a studio or anything.
Okay.
Although I would love to do some Christmas stuff.
Really?
Like Bing Crosby or, you know,
Yeah.
some Nat King Cole or something like that. I think that I could croon a little bit,
I think you could too.
and just do that. But
Huh. So you could do like a Map Dot Christmas album.
Map Christmas album.
Yeah,
If
what do you
somebody
think?
would cover the royalties on that, and pay the publishers, I could probably do that.
You just found this niche by just getting laid off, basically, right?
Working
Tell us that
an-
story.
An
Yeah.
old-fashioned welding job, and Bowling Green Metal Forming, and we built for Ford. And in 2009, there was the Great Recession going on. So there was a layoff. They said that the times are so bad, the demand for auto is so bad that we're going to lay off for 2 months. So I started going on hiking trips. For lack of anything else to do, I was sitting around the house. I was drinking coffee. You can only do that,
Yeah.
for so long before you have to do something. You can't just surf Facebook all the time. So I turned the computer off and I went and drove to a state park. I drove to some local parks, Lost River Cave right across the street here, went there, Shanty Hollow Lake just north of town, Mammoth Cave. And I went on 20 different hikes over the course of those 2 months. And it took me all over Kentucky. It took me to some spots in Kentucky I'd not been to before, like Cumberland Falls. And so as I began to do those hiking trips, it led to Map Dot because I had to travel through some very small places to get to these parks.
I am wondering, we're going to talk about what some of the more interesting places you traveled to along the way. But it's funny, isn't it, how fate sort of just twists things, but you were smart enough to know that you could make a business, you could make a living out of doing this.
You can just have fun doing it and then allow other people to have fun too. And that's been the main draw for Map Dot. It's let me take this idea that Corey Ramsey puts out there, there might be a place to go. I went to a little spot called Do Stop, Kentucky. Now it's up off 62 up around the Litchfield area. And there's a little sign there that said Do Stop, a gas station.
Kind of like the do drop in, but do
Drop
stop.
In, Do Stop.
Yeah.
It's on the Kentucky map, the old folding map that you fold out and still use sometimes. I got a message from a woman who said that she saw that post on the Map Dot Facebook page, got her husband up off the couch and said, we're going to go to Do Stop today and take our Instagram picture. And so it inspires people to go out there. So it's not just for, like you say, some money here and there.
No, and it's like coffee near me. We're at Q Emporium right now in Bowling Green, and it's a good opportunity for people to get out and see some of these places and hear a nice conversation.